And then who in the band is the most likely to forget to pack something essential?
Oh. We're pretty good
None
packers.
of us really ever unpack fully.
Yeah,
I suppose.
that's part of it.
The problem / good thing.
I think like
I consistently forget one thing, and it's shampoo and conditioner. Always. I'm like,
Yeah.
See, I tend to bring more stuff than I need, which I'm just kind of that, because I'm like, I might need this, so I'll just pack it.
I might need this tent.
The bag
and so I as a Boy Scout, always be prepared, right?
I might need this cornball.
But what I always do is in the evenings after we're all done with the show and we go to shower, oftentimes there's showers at the venue somewhere, I will always bring my suitcase, and I can never get my suitcase and a towel and my toiletry bag. I always forget either my toiletry bag or my towel. One of the other. So if I get one, I'll forget the other. And I'll be standing there about ready to get in the shower. I'm like, guys, can somebody get me a towel? I forgot again. It's happened so many times that it's becoming pretty comical.
Yeah, we have to modify that question. Like, what do we commonly forget? Because, I mean, as far as packing goes, we typically we don't unpack, like Nick said. So.
I unpacked 5 years ago.
There was once where I almost didn't have a guitar to use.
I remember when I had a dresser.
I had listed a couple of guitars for sale, and was distracted by the fact that they sold so quickly, so I shipped them both out. And Thursday, we were leaving for a weekend of shows, and I realized I didn't have a guitar to take with me because I sold them all. So I had to call a friend last minute. Hey, can you bring an instrument for me to use? I'm not a professional musician. I'm just trying this out. I really would like to do it full time, maybe.
You're doing good out since 2005.
Because I need to make a quick trip to Guitar Center and get a bass. I don't have one.
Am I still your bass player? Okay, I need to get one.
You guys want me to play this weekend? All right.
This will keep going and going. And
a couple more questions.
Okay, good. Next.
Since it's a Christmas show, any favorite Christmas traditions or memories from when you were younger?
Yeah. Let's see. Mine's easy. I'll get it out of the way quick. My mom and I would pick like one present to open Christmas Eve, and that was cool. It couldn't be like one of the huge boxes though, which is awesome that I got huge boxes. That's it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
huge empty box.
And then she always makes pecan pie, cold, like in lieu of birthday cake for me, because my birthday is 2 days after Christmas. And I, a long time ago, told her I didn't want birthday cake anymore. I just wanted pecan pie.
Wow. It was like putting up the Christmas lights on the house with my dad.
Ooh, yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was usually the day after Thanksgiving, though.
Gosh, having a dad.
Dude.
Okay, it took you a while.
What was that?
Mine was cookies. Tons of cookies. With all the siblings, we just made like I think 80 batches of cookies every year. So that was me. Cookies. I tried to mask what was going on with my nice answer, and you guys are still going.
We eat cookies.
Brothers and sisters.
My brother and I would jump in our pool on Christmas morning, and it was so cold that once you could barely swim by the time you reached the edge of the pool to get out, so you had help. You needed help.
Oh man.
You get in, you're like, I'm gonna die, and then it was over.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever have to break through the ice?
No, but
not so bad down
it wasn't that bad, but it was in the low 40s. The water. Yeah.
People around here.
Yeah, around here they're like,
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
It's water.
You mean
submerged
summer?
in the
A bounce
water.
off the top.
It's still cold. It's still cold.
How cold was it though?
Like 42. Pool water.
That's warm.
They're like,
for
that's
water.
summer.
You guys are sick.
Not to be, only wearing a swimsuit.
I want to hear John Micah's tradition. What's your tradition?
We also do the one present on Christmas Eve. And we started, due to the present situation where you don't want to open your best gift on Christmas Eve, we started having another family member choose the gift for the person, so you couldn't pick your own because it was getting a little, I want to open this one. No, don't open that one. You can't open that one. So, so we'd have someone else pick it. like I said, my diet's kind of changed now, but growing up, we would always have these sugar cookies that were amazing, and my my grandmother made an apricot punch that was really good, and it became tradition. Christmas Eve, we would sit around and eat Christmas cookies and drink apricot punch, and open one present each. And we'd usually do that after, so we'd go to our Christmas Eve service, usually candlelight service and Christmas carols and stuff, and then come home and kind of hang out as a family and just eat cookies and drink punch and sit by the fire and Christmas tree. And
Love it.
it's fairly quintessential Christmas.
Yeah. Sounds nice. I want to go.
It's cozy.
Invite me
I hate
next time.
Christmas.
Yeah, now I eat my gluten-free
Rice cake.
rice cake. With water.
lettuce.
It's shaped
drink-
like a cookie.
I drink water and eat a rice cake. It's a lot less glamorous.
One more question?
Yes.
Yeah?
Favorite Bible verse that has stuck out to you recently?
Oh, recently. Rather than like an overarching...
Or whatever you want,
verse.
one you really like.
Joshua 1:9 has been speaking to me lately. You know, the Lord tells Joshua to not fear and that he will be with him everywhere he goes. And it's just kind of a good frame of mind to face the day.
Mine's Romans 13:12. It's, the night's almost over and the day is upon us, so put aside your deeds of darkness and put on the armor of God. And it's just daily a reminder that, all right, wake up, literally, and put it on. Because it's just been, especially while we're on the road, there's just so much stuff that we gotta,
Yeah. Life gets crazy when you leave home for some reason.
Yeah.
It's like the day after we leave, everything's like catching on fire, and so we kind of have to. And it's more of a challenge now. I think we view it as a challenge now, not so much as a sign like what's going on, what's wrong, but it's more like okay, this is the opportunity that we have to be responsible and do what God asks us to do. Mine's in 2 Corinthians 4. At the end, it just says, even though the outward man perishes, the inner man is renewed day by day. And that verse is always has meant a lot to me recently, and just the encouragement that, like, no matter what happens to us, like, God is working something that is greater than that. And it's such a shame to put so much faith into earthly stuff. It's such a waste of time. And God is faithful to give us those things by first investing in Him. So, yes, I like that.
I think Romans 5:8 has always been a verse that I've kind of held on to. Just, I think, how it reminds you that God died for the worst version of yourself, you know? I think it's easy to get stuck, especially on the road. Like, you just get frustrated, or you're stuck in, whether it's doubt or whatever, you know, you get bogged down with things. And it's something that I've been able to remember about that verse. Just, okay, well, this is, you know, the worst thing I can do is stay stuck in that mindset, in that moment, you know, and be, oh God, you know, it doesn't want to use this. Like, I'm struggling right now, and you know, I can't be used. I'm frustrated, and you have to just remember that. And that is the darkest person that you've ever been or can ever be. God died for that. So that's already been defeated. And press on. And, you know, all we can do from that point forward is live our lives for Him and bring Him glory. And He doesn't care how weak you are right now, you know, because it's not about us being strong. So it's always been a good verse.
Kind of life verse for me, Psalm 37:4. Delight yourself in the Lord, He should give you the desires of your heart. And that's been just kind of something I've always kind of been guided by, I guess, to a certain degree. But lately, Jeremiah 29:11, I know the thoughts I have towards you, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope, has been very applicable, I think, largely because I share that verse virtually every night from stage in relation to the song Even If. And I always hate this, but it seems like every time we start preaching things from the stage, then God says, okay, now you're going to need to live it.